plane spotting destinations that need to be added to your bucket list. Today, we're going to blow you away. On our last Caribbean cruise, we were able to check 2 plane spotting destinations off of our bucket list. And here's where they are and how we did it. Hi, this is Bob with Bucket List Cruise and Travel, a travel company and channel dedicated to bucket-worthy travel experiences. In this episode, we will take you along as we check off some experiences off of our bucket list. Plane spotting is on the list, and here we go. We took a cruise vacation on Windstar's sailing ship, the Windsurf, and this cruise departed from the island of St. Maarten, and that's in the Caribbean. The Windsurf is a unique sailing ship. It's the world's largest sailing ship, so if you haven't seen that video, be sure to watch that one next. Now, St. Maarten is a very popular tourist destination, not only for a cruise to originate from, but the island is also a popular cruise ship port of call for a day visit. So you can easily find a cruise that'll take you to the island of St. Maarten, and if you need some help, hey, that's why we're here, so give us a call. Either way, one of the best things to do on the island is to visit Maho Beach. Maho Beach, after all, is one of the best known plane spotting locations in the world. But stay tuned to the end, where we will tell you about another Caribbean cruise destination that needs to be added to your plane spotting bucket list. Now, for Maho Beach, the beach itself sits on the edge of the Princess Juliana International Airport. Not only is the beach the perfect location to catch some waves, a few drinks, or even a meal, but it's one of the best places in the world where aircraft can be viewed in their flight path just outside the end of the runway. Now, these aren't just any planes. These feature some of the biggest jets to be landing.
Okay, off in the distance, above the sailboat, we got a big one and incoming.
Maho Beach, always on my bucket list. It should be on yours too.
The best time to see the big planes landing is early in the afternoon, when the large jets tend to arrive from the mainland and from Europe. By late afternoon, these same jets will be taken off, and oh my, takeoff is a whole different experience you have to witness.
Car behind you. Here we go, here we go. Up.
Where's my hat?
Okay, so you want to do this? Some of the best ways to get to the beach include taking a taxi from the cruise port. The cost of a one-way taxi, as of the filming of this video, is about $20. But if you do that, make sure that you're watching your watch and make a plan to get back to your ship on time. Some cruise lines do offer tours to Maho Beach as excursions, and you will see some large buses arriving and passing right under the planes as they go over the road. For the more adventurous types, we took an ATV rental and drove ourselves to the beach. The cost was about $95 for our ATV, and that was for the entire day. We have used that rental company a few times in the past, and they are within a short walk of the port, and we are comfortable to recommend them to you. Now, we simply picked up our ATV, we picked up our helmets, and off we went. We went exploring all over the island before we headed for Maho Beach. Now, once you get to Maho Beach, if you have the time, you can rent beach chairs, and they're available at one end of the beach or at the other, and there's 2 restaurants also on the beach. Of course, one on each end of the beach. This is a great location to grab a rail seat and enjoy the view while having lunch and a beverage. We have been to the Sunset Grill a few times, and they're worthy of your visit. What other location do we recommend that you add to your list for plane spotting? Hey, before we get into that, if you are a traveler with a bucket list, this is the channel for you. I'd appreciate a like, a subscribe, and a share this with someone that you want to share this with. And now, a little more lesser known and lesser publicized location is the Gustav Airport on St. Barthelemy. St. Barthelemy is a small island not too far from St. Maarten. It is really known for the large yachts that dock there. While we were in St. Barts, as is known for short, we saw some up close the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Now, not many cruise ships call on St. Barts, but some of the small ships do, and we were on the Windsurf, which had approximately 300 passengers when we called on St. Barts. So there are ships who will take you here, but there's another way to get to St. Barts, and that's to take the ferry. It's approximately a 45-minute ferry ride from St. Maarten to arrive in St. Barts. So if you're staying on St. Maarten for a vacation, or if you're embarking on a cruise from St. Maarten and you arrive at the island a few days before your cruise, a ferry to St. Barts would make a nice day trip to see what the History Channel ranked as the third most dangerous airport in the world. What is number 1 and number 2? Hey, stay tuned to the end where I'll let you know. Now, why is this airport so dangerous? Well, once you are here, you will see for yourself. Here is our experience. Its high ranking is due to 3 things that make this airport unique. 1, it has a very short runway, its close proximity to automobile traffic, and it has a downhill slope on the approach. In fact, it's one of the only airports in the world that requires a special license in order to land there. Now at Gustav, you will only see smaller planes, but they will be close, and I mean close. The planes are so close that they will almost touch you, and they are often fighting winds and air currents while on approach, which makes this feel all the more unpredictable. While we were watching, we even witnessed an aborted takeoff. All was fine after stopping his plane, and then he made a 180 on the runway, the pilot reset, and he took off. The airport crew did come out to do an inspection of the runway before the next plane could land, and then more aircraft started landing again at the airport. It was a great day of plane spotting in the Caribbean, and we highly recommended that you add both of these experiences to your bucket list. Now, for those who stuck with me to the end and want to add the History Channel number 1 and number 2 to your bucket list, the airports are, coming in at number 2, Toncontin. This airport is located in Honduras, where planes as large as a 737 can land. Now, the runway at Toncontin has been extended to provide more room, but is still significantly shorter than most international airports and for aircraft of this size. And plane spotters have seen planes touching down on part of the runway that is not allowed to be landed on by aviation law. The number 1 airport as the most dangerous airport is Lucia Airport. The airport is well known because it is considered the starting point for treks towards the Mount Everest base camp. There are many rules for landing at this airport, including requiring pilots to have as many short runway landings and have completed at least 10 landings at the airport with an experienced pilot. Now, have you been to any of these plane spotting destinations? What have we missed that need to be added to our plane spotting bucket list? Make sure you let us know in the comments below, and thanks for watching.